One free agent the 49ers must let walk this offseason.
Ah, man. One free agent must let walk. Obviously, Richard Sherman. Jokowski Tart.
I like that. Just one. Don't take all the good answers.
Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take all your guys' answers. Nah, it's Richard Sherman. It's off top Richard Sherman. I mean, I know when he came out and said, oh, yeah, it's gone for sure. You know, I know the salary cap. I was like, I know the salary cap too, but you're old, man. Come on. Yeah. And then I remember I was like, oh, I low-key ate my words to thinking, oh, wow, look at him against the Rams. Look at how great he is. This is what they were missing. And then 5 games later, it's like, all right, yeah, I was right in my initial assessment. I was just against Jared Goff. It was just a one-off. This guy is like not a top 10 corner anymore. He's declining. He's injury prone. And he's just slow, man. I can blow past him. Come on. What's going on here? Just get him out of here. I mean, I know he's a smart, intelligent player, and I'm pretty sure he make a decent safety, but he's probably going to – matter of fact, I don't even think he's going to go with Robert Saleh. I think Saleh fell in love with how he was able to work with the man coverage this season. So, Sherman, I'm just going to be interesting where he goes, but no, stay away from Richard Sherman. Thank God you don't have to allocate any more money to old injury-prone players.
Yeah, Saleh's going to be like, hey, Sherman, thanks for campaigning for me to be a head coach, but see ya.
See ya. Yeah. I like Verrett. Give me a Verrett.
No. Nick. So this is a little bit of a spoiler. I have an article coming out later today regarding this matter. The 49ers need to let DJ Jones walk. Jones, I don't know if you guys saw his tweet. He tweeted this out on January 5th. I quote unquote, know your worth. DJ Jones tweeted that out, and then he deleted it. It, but luckily before it was deleted, people were able to capture it. So there's screenshots of it.
Probably gave him an offer.
They probably had the X interview, and they were like, DJ, here's what we're prepared to offer you. And he was like, that's what I was hoping.
I wouldn't, regardless of what DJ Jones feels his worth is, I would not give it to him. You have Kevin Givens, you have Contavious Street, you have Darian Daniels, who played in 4 of the final 6 games. Eric Armstead can play inside. Javon Kinlaw. Yeah. So there's no reason to bring back DJ Jones. And he probably could get a decent amount of money for an interior defensive lineman on the open market. He can argue that he was a starter on the 2019 defense up until he got hurt. So there's a lot going for him. So I think he should move on. It makes too much sense for both sides. They just both need to go on. It's in their best interest both ways to move on.
He's never played a full 16-game season ever.
He's a top candidate. I think that might go with Saleh too, because Saleh loves to rave about him.
Yeah, smart kid. Matt,
I'm going the running back combo. If I could pick one, Tevin Coleman and McKinnon. I just think,
yeah. You can pick either. It doesn't matter. It all works the same.
From your list, guys here, right? Okay.
Yeah, either one, because I think Mostert and Jeff Wilson Jr. have to be the top 2 guys. I think they need to get 2 new guys to be those 3 and 4, whether that be Hasty and Austin Walter or a rookie or another free agent that's cheap. I think they got to reinvigorate the back end of that running back room after Mostert and Wilson.
Yeah, some good ones. I'm going to go with Jokowski Tart. I mean, the guy, he's a really good safety, but he misses half the games on a regular basis. So, that's the one that has to go.
Yep. Yeah, it's good. He missed 9 games this year.
Yeah, well, I think he's played 36 games in the last 4 years.
And you got to pay him like $8 million a year. Yeah. So basically, you're paying him $16 million
giving
a year.
Money to these
7 games.
Players, man.
I'm going to say Kendrick Bourne. It's not the one free agent they must let walk. You guys got the big names, but he's a solid player. It's just a luxury the Niners can't afford. He's a number 3 receiver. The Niners are a run-first team. He plays because the starters are kind of in and out with injuries. He's reliable in that sense, but they can't afford him. I mean, there's got to be 4 or 5 other guys they got to re-sign before him. He needs to go spread his wings somewhere else and be a starter for like Cincinnati or something like that. Yeah. So Kendrick Bourne.
He almost had a 700-yard season on a run-first offense where he was,
backup quarterback. Solid.
With a backup quarterback. No,
I know against him. Yeah,
I'm saying that to your argument that he probably in a pass-first offense he could put up numbers. I think so he might be able to get it.
So go get that money. Go get those targets. You could probably got to go somewhere else to get it though.
Who's the one free agent I think the 49ers are going to let walk is Kyle Juszczyk.
I know.
I think he's gone.
To me, like they had him playing tight end all year anyway. I don't know. Jack, what did you see?
No, I agree. What I was gonna say is that the new Kendrick Bourne is going to be River Craycraft.
Oh God! Shut up! Please don't put that in the atmosphere.
No, the reason I say that is he's an undrafted free agent that Shanahan really seems to like, because he's really kind of enforcing him in there. You know, he had him in there making some big plays, even in the last game, and he would have been open for a big play late in the game, except for quarterback got hit. So that's the guy that I think they're looking at to be that Kendrick Bourne type of a role.
You're so right. And the other thing is, he's on the team because Kyle Shanahan can't stand Dante Pettis. At some point, Kyle Shanahan was like, River freaking Craycraft is better than this bum. And so they got rid, I mean, honestly, they waived Pettis to keep Craycraft. And it seems to me that I think Craycraft finished the season with more catches. I think Shanahan's going to have to he's going to have to make sure that Craycraft has a better career than Pettis. That's on him. So, yeah, I think so. If Pettis has a catch 1 week, Craycraft's getting 2. I bet you.
And there's that image and ego that I mentioned today. Why he's not going to trade for Deshaun Watson. He can't. Yeah. He's too pro. He's like, I don't care how good he is. I'm not going to let this happen.
So, and I was looking into this. There's no franchise tag for fullbacks, right? Like that doesn't even exist, because it crossed my mind.
Oh. There's never been one, right? Yeah.
I guess they lay out all.
It's probably would be.
They lay out all the other positions, but fullback.
I would say running back. Yeah, right.
It's running back. And the running, you're not going to give him Kyle Juszczyk the running back franchise tag. That's way too high.
We got a quick question real quick from Michael. Does potentially losing Trent Williams make it that much easier for the 49ers to move on from Jimmy? I don't know. I'm stumped.
I think that's the opposite, because if they don't, because that's part of the whole thing with getting rid of Jimmy is getting rid of his contract so they can sign Trent Williams. Exactly. I think if they can't sign Trent Williams, that plays right into what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch were saying, where they don't need to get that money right now.
Good point.
That's why it's not a concern. If they can't sign the guys they want, it's not the concern. It's not as much of a concern for them.
Got it. You don't have to create that cap space by cutting Jimmy.